Afternoon, everyone. I hope you're all well. Sorry I look like shit. So, today, I thought I'm just gonna get out of my comfort zone. I'm really spotty as well, sorry I've been picking. And do a little video to explain my current state. So I've been signed off work for 2 weeks. I am suffering with my depression at the moment. It sounds really weird saying that out loud, you know. And today I went for a run for the first time in maybe 2 months, like a proper run on my own. Might not be 2 months, but it's like with my heart in it, I mean. I thought I'm just gonna get up, and I always run on an empty stomach. I got up late. I got up at like 10:30, which isn't like me, but I had my tea and my yellow, and then I had my tablet, my happy pill, sertraline, whoop whoop. I had 2 penicillin because I'm still overcoming tonsillitis. And then I had my cell activator, my multivitamin, my rose guard, my extra cow. So all in all, I felt like a bloody maraca when I finished taking all my tablets. I made my shake up and I thought, no, do you know what? I'm going to go for a run today. And I don't know what triggered that. Pretty much the same thing that triggered my depression, I think. Not much. It just sometimes stuff takes its toll on you a little bit, and you just need to just stop everything for a minute, So I thought I'd do a little video because it's not something I would do. It's completely out of my comfort zone. I am quite an open book when it comes to opening up and talking to people about it and stuff, but I would never normally do it for something for people that I don't really talk to. So, yeah. That's it, really. I obviously have no words because I just spent like 4.5 seconds not talking. I didn't want to script it and write things down and that because I didn't want it to be forced. I wanted it to be me talking to you guys. And I think depression affects people in loads of different ways. I struggled for ages. I just didn't think that I was depressed. I thought that, just shit times and everyone gets them, so get on with it kind of thing. And it wasn't until I was speaking to my cousin about it. She struggles with depression as well. And, I just cry a lot. I spent a lot of time crying. And even though I'm quite an emotional person, I'm quite introverted. So it's not something that I would show, I'm quite good at putting a facade on. Everyone's like, oh, there's, cool, she's smiling. But people knew when I wasn't in a good mood because I literally had a resting bitch face on. And I would tell people if I wasn't alright, I'd be like, nah. You go, you alright, Courts? Nah, but, is what it is, isn't it? And I forgot where I was going with this. So maybe I should have put like note cards out or something. But again, I didn't want it to be portrayed that I was reading off something. I wanted to speak to you guys and open up a little bit and just say out loud that I'm struggling. I'm struggling at the moment, and there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with acknowledging it, and that's what I was saying. I was talking to my cousin about it, and I think I was on the phone to my auntie, her mum, who lives in America, and she said, you wouldn't not take something if you had the cold or the flu or, you know, an upset stomach, so why wouldn't you take something to help your head? And that really kicked in for me, you know. A lot of my family, like friends, people I know, they've all been on tablets, and I'll be honest, I thought it was like a weakness, you know, like, oh, you need tablets to be happy, like, but it's real, it's a real thing, and people deal with it in so many different ways, and there's so many levels of depression, and everyone handles it differently. And you know, if you are struggling, there's nothing wrong with saying that you're struggling. It took me maybe a year, 18 months to learn that. The other thing that I did was I struggled and I come off my tablets too early, maybe in the first 6 months or something like that. And that is a huge mistake to make, you know. I'm aware of that now, because you kind of think to yourself that I need these to feel normal, like I feel normal, so it's all right, like, you know, I've been good like the last 2 months or whatever, and maybe I'll just, you know, go to taking one every other day or whatever, before I can eventually come off it. And that's not how it works, and I've not done any research in it. You know, I'm just telling you that how I feel it is. And it's kind of like, for me anyway, I felt shit. I really did not feel right. I went back to being depressed again. I again cried at everything. Little things you take really, really personally. And it weren't until maybe a few weeks ago that my cousin went, you need to stop trying to come off your tablets, because you know that you struggle without them. And I don't want to be on happy pills my whole life, you know, that's not my aim, but if it's making me feel better, why shouldn't I? You know, I feel like there's a lot of taboo around it, and I just want to shout out to people, really, that, especially for the people who know me, that actually, yeah, it is okay. It is okay to say that you're depressed, and it is okay to acknowledge that. It's not a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing, you know, there's loads of support groups and people that you can talk to, and there's all sorts of things. I talk to my friends about it a lot. Like I said, I'm quite an open book, so I will tell them if I'm having a crap day. I'm not expecting any sympathy. I think for my own head, I'm just like, do you know what? I'm not all right, and that's all right. It's okay not to be okay. So yeah, that's it really. So I'm gonna do a little blog this week, and maybe next week. Well, and next week. It might be an ongoing thing. Maybe like a once a week upload or something. And just let you know my progress. If you don't care, that's absolutely fine. I don't really care either. This is more for me than it is for anyone else. And that's why I think social media can be such a great outlet, you know? For discussing these sort of issues. But it's okay to ask for help, and that is one of the most important things that I've learned, be it through a doctor or a family member or friends or anything, you know. So yeah, that's a bit about me, and hope you all have a fabulous week. Lots of love. Laters.